Hello viewers, welcome to our channel, and today we are going to look at Microsoft Office Specialist Word program. In other words, what we are going to be looking at in our introduction is as far as Microsoft Word is concerned. So what we are going to basically look at today, we are going to actually focus on learning what to do with Microsoft Word, and we'll be able to have practical aspects on how we do certain things. In other words, it's going to be a two-in-one session where we shall have the theoretical aspect relating to what we are going to be doing. Secondly, we'll focus on the practical aspect. In other words, we'll look at the practicability of that item that we've looked at. So, anyone who is going to be following us through this journey of our Microsoft Word application, you may be a student, you may be someone who is trying to get some additional knowledge on how to do certain things. But as a student learning Microsoft, then you will be able to use this application to do what is needed to communicate and share information in the world of work and life. So this tutorial involves a step-by-step instructions and illustrations to introduce and reinforce the skills needed to pass the Microsoft Office Specialist Word certification exam. In other words, our target item is to be able to pass the Microsoft Office Specialist certification. We have different certifications for Microsoft applications, like for Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and other things as we shall see. But our emphasis today is going to be on Microsoft Office Specialist Word certification. And whether you're going to be using a version of 2013, 2016, 2019, whichever version, whether you're using Microsoft 365, we shall be having some slight differences depending on the version you're using on your computer or your desktop or your laptop. But the whole idea is that we are going to have the basics that are going to help us to start learning Microsoft Word application to a point where we are going to the intermediate level and the advanced level in that same certification. So by you getting to know each and everything that we are going to discuss, it will help you become an expert as far as Microsoft Word is concerned. So whichever version you are going to be using. Microsoft, maybe to give you some clarity on the Microsoft Office Specialist certification. Microsoft Office Specialist, that is MOS, is an industrial leading certification designed to assess the mastery of Microsoft Office application. So, candidates are evaluated on their ability to apply their knowledge of important Microsoft Office features in a project-based environment. Certified Microsoft Office specialists demonstrate internationally recognized skills that can be leveraged for future success in both the classroom and the workplace. So, for us to support students seeking for that Microsoft Office Specialist certification, these tutorials provide a detailed instruction in all of the skills assessed on the Microsoft Office Specialist Word Certification exam. So, what are the benefits of using these tutorials? Because we are basically giving you these tutorials, there is a reason, there is what you are going to be benefiting from this as far as the certification is concerned. So, this program of our Microsoft Office Specialist Word certification is designed to be used by students enrolled in a word processing program application course and by learners looking to expand their knowledge of Microsoft Word for their Microsoft Office Specialist Certification exam. So students should have a basic familiarity with working on a computer, because we expect at least someone to have be familiar with the use of a laptop, a desktop, whichever computer you're going to be using. But at least we urge that you have that familiarity in the use of a computer. So these Microsoft Word skills and features, they are presented in order ranging from the basic to intermediate level, then to advanced level. So the lessons in these tutorials reinforce and build upon the knowledge as it is acquired, meaning when you follow these tutorials from the basic to the intermediate, then to the advanced level, they are going to be the skills you are going to be gaining from the basic level. You'll add them to those that you'll get from the intermediate level and those that you got from the advanced level for you to come out as a specialist in that field. So that's why we are saying these lessons, they reinforce and build upon knowledge as it is acquired. So these lessons should be completed in the order they are presented. How are they going to be presented? We are going to put them in numbers. We say this is lesson 1. We may call them lessons, we may call them chapters, but they are going to be, as for this course, we are going to call them lessons. So they may be lesson 1, as in maybe that is chapter 1, then we get all the details, tutorials that are within that chapter. Then we go to another chapter or we go to another lesson. So these skills, they are going to be attained as per the lesson you have attended. So throughout these lessons, you will also gain hands-on experience with all the skills assessed on the Microsoft Office Specialist Word certification. So this Microsoft Office Specialist certification can help you boost confidence in your ability to use the key features of Word application program that you may encounter in the workplace and beyond. So Microsoft Office Specialist Certification can also be a valuable asset when applying for jobs, helping you demonstrate experience and proficiency in essential workplace productivity principles, including communication and collaboration. So that's how basically I can introduce what we are going to be looking at today. But maybe to get to know the format of these tutorials, so we try to understand the format of these lectures that we are going to be having on our Microsoft Word program. So these tutorials, they are going to be divided into 10 parts, each part containing individual lessons pertaining to the different ribbons in the Microsoft Word. In other words, each lesson is going to be picking out a certain item as it is in our Microsoft Word. Lessons in these tutorials have been organized into an easy to understand, self-guided, and we have also some visual formats where you encounter and practice the new skill. So as you are learning, you will be able to get the theoretical aspect, and at the same time, you get how it's done practically. That is going to help you streamline your learning by understanding how to do it, and you actually do it by yourself. So it's going to be a practical course or tutorials where you will be able to learn from the basics to the advanced level as far as Microsoft Word is concerned. So, but what we may also do within these tutorials or within these lessons, we may find that some of these lessons, they have some work to do, like exercises. You may find that we may say, maybe let's do this, and maybe we try to see how we can be able to share to each other, to be able to improve what we've learned, to be able to understand our mistakes, if at all we've made them, and be able to understand better. So we may have those sections that where we may provide some exercises that we need to do as individuals to improve our understanding. So these are going to help us to be able to understand the things that we are going to learn from Microsoft Word, and they are also the ones that are going to help us pass our Microsoft Office Specialist Word certification exams. So, but as something, or the last thing I may talk about is that we are going to be talking about in every lesson or in every lecture or in every video that we are going to be making, we are going to highlight certain things. We are going to highlight the purpose of that video. If the video is talking about this, what is the purpose of that video in relation to the certification that we are trying to target? Secondly, we are also going to highlight the skills that we are going to be attaining from that video. We say that maybe from now, our video number 1, we've been able to learn how to open an Excel file, a Word document, how to save it. We've able to maybe to learn how to set our page numbers, set our page margins, and all that. So those are some of the things that we may actually try to look at and see what we may be having from that perspective. But as I said, don't forget that our target is to be able to look at the practicability of some of these theoretical things that we may talk about and how they are going to actually help us. So in the next video, we are going to be looking at our part 1, and we are going to be looking at the Word document, the basics of Word document. Those are things that we are going to basically focus on, like exploring the places to save our work. There are so many things. So we are going to look at the basics, the basic things that we need to know from our Microsoft Word. So we'll see you in the next video.